Hello everyone, I'm not sure if you saw my network tour video that I did a few weeks ago, but in today's video we're going to go over some of the comments from that, and I'm going to explain what's changing in 2024. I'm not sure if you saw my network tour video a few weeks ago, but this week we're going to talk about what's changing and what I'm going to be doing in 2024. If you've not seen the network, this is the network, alright? And I'm going to touch some of the comments first. Why are we using UniFi? I'm using UniFi because originally that was how I got into networking. I do plan to upgrade because this is the original security gateway. That's gotta go. I've got limitations with the features and it's just gotta go. Down here we've got an edge router. That works really well, so I'm not really sure where I'm going with this in the future. I do have backup internet though that does rely on UniFi, so I might need to work that out. Some of the other comments were about the cable management. In here, which is what we call the server room / my office, the cable management is quite bad, I'll admit. There is trunking there, but it doesn't have the cover on it. But when it goes further down into the house, you cannot see it. Given that this is an old house in the UK, we have had to run the trunking, we have had to run the cables in trunking as there's quite a lot of cables. However, they don't look too bad as they're neatly out of the way, and I've always wanted to do that aesthetic with the cable tray, because I don't know what it is about the cables, but I kind of like it. We also have these dashboards which are like smart home control running on Amazon tablets. I want to make these look better. We've got a few of them, 2 or 3 downstairs, some upstairs. They show us some good stats and all. They kind of go with this dashboard that we've got, which is like which shows our calendar and our events. The reason we have so many network cables and stuff is because we have a very large network. So we have about 24 or so cameras. Maybe they're slightly higher than that. And we have a lot of access points. I think we've got 7 access points, lots of smart TVs and Raspberry Pis and stuff. I've recently been installing some new Raspberry Pis on this TV behind me, which is a new feature that we've got, which is Grafana. I'm not sure if you've heard of Grafana. It's like a logging software to allow me to data visualize, but I'm experimenting with that and trying to work it all out. So far, it looks quite good. Like, you've got graphs and stuff. So I'll just show you this graph. I'll just keep it like this. This is showing our server status history. So currently in the last day, it's 100%. The last 7 days, it's been 100%, etc. You get the idea. To give us the 9s, like the scale of 9s. But of course, I've got to say that I will be tackling this cable management this year. It needs work. It's old. It's just because the network's grown at a rate that we've not really scaled for, and I've not really had the time and the budget to be able to manage it, but I've needed the tech. One of the other things I want to look at is our smart control system. So I don't know if you can see there's a Node MCU, there's a few in here. But this does all our door access with magnets and stuff, and smart tech. Kind of like the Ubiquiti access management. We've got a whole network system that I've built. And this has got to go, because the reason the door's open is because if I close the door, it pushes on the cables, and for some reason it stops working. But that all is wireless on the network, and I need to make it wired. One of the other things I want to do is we've got business grade internet that we're now getting about 1 gig. So hopefully upgrading this and tidying it all up will mean I can upgrade to a 2.4 10 gig network. I also need to do something about this window, let's be real. The air conditioning unit is the most sketchiest install ever. Because it's just hanging here above the window. They literally go out the window. But I installed that myself, so I can't really say anything. My question to everybody is, what do you want to see from the network? Like, what are your issues? What do you think should be improved? Because overall, it's kind of getting there. I'll admit, it's a bit sketchy. But it's a scalable network. We have something like 240 to 250 devices, including Sonos speakers, smart home, Node MCUs and stuff. All the smart home tech down here. Oh, one of the other things I do want to get rid of down here is SkyQ. Here in the UK, we have a thing called SkyQ. But I find so many issues with it with UniFi. It just doesn't work.